What's going on, guys? Merry Christmas. I hope everybody's having a great holiday, and I'm back at it again with another video, and we're gonna go over the patch notes that happened yesterday. So we did get a Christmas event, which is fantastic. I think it's an improvement from the Halloween event. We got some Christmas event characters actually that are really good. We're gonna go over that. They added some new characters. Kukaku's season pass is finally added, so she's going to be the 4th character. And let's see, they added Findor, which is going to be the character who you're going to be able to get in those coin summons right after this, I guess, was it 10 size on Getsu summon, which tomorrow I'll be getting him to 4-star. I'm working on him right now currently. But yeah, they added new chapters to the story, which is great. Elite mode, they added more of that. Like I said, new characters, Christmas event. Level cap got raised up to 91, and then they optimized the description of the White Tiger Genesis, which, if I remember correctly, it was like it gave you some insane amount of like damage if you were able to like stay alive, but now it gave you like 3.5 for just staying alive for each round, maximum of like 5 rounds. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense now, but yeah, it's still I like the first one better. And everything else is just little fixes, minor fixes, home system, to obtaining soul stones to wrong pages. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing really important other than the Christmas event. But yeah, this Christmas event is a lot better than the last one, guys, for sure. The one thing I do hate about it is going to be that the way to get, like, I guess your character is going to be through this treasure hunt. And I don't know, I don't like it because I'll get maybe like 6, maybe 7, and it'll take like 6-7 runs to really go through the next level. So it's gonna be hard. I'm wondering how it's gonna be for free to play, but we are getting some free stuff though. Like, it looks like we're gonna be able to get, let's see, 10 bells, 30 bells on the first week, and then the same thing on the second week. So you're gonna be able to get 60 bells from that. So it's free to play. That's great. And then you're also going to be able to get it from just doing daily stuff. So that's fantastic. You don't have to battle anyone. You just got to play the game. Like day 1, I completed it. All you had to do is reach a daily active score of 100. Super easy. You should be getting 200 every day anyway. Just perform Soul Jade Summon twice. We get two of them anyway from V1 and V2. So that's a free one right there. Battle Arena 5 times. Like, all this stuff is super easy that you should be doing anyway. And you are going to be able to get, let's see, 12 per day for about 14 days. So that's going to be, I want to say, like because 144 is 12 days plus another 24, it's what, 168. So you're going to be able to get 168 from these daily things if you guys do them every day. And then you're going to be able to get 60 from the login award. So that's great. You're going to be able to get over like 228. So you should be able to, if we're looking at it, like, if your luck is great, you're going to be able to get your characters. And it's only going to be 2 characters as of right now. Also, when you do, I guess, go up on these, like, if you guys notice these trees, you are also going to be able to get rewards. That's something I just noticed right now. You're going to get rewards for everything, which is great. You know, this is something free. I thought you were going to have to pay for this. I feel like they should have gave us more stuff, but that's fine. You know, you're going to get the Christmas frame or something like that right there. Some Omni shards, and then the Soul Orb. So this is great. I do wish that they implemented the UR character shards in there. I think that would have been better, instead of having to like really like earn it from this, because it's really RNG here. It's more RNG than anything else, so I hate that. But the only thing we can do is complain on the official Bleach Discord, and hopefully somebody will see it and then just, you know, take it for the next one. But yeah, let's go over the new characters because they are looking really good. Both characters are looking really good. So this is Rukia's Christmas one. She's a skill specialty character, support, counter, mobilization, control. And let's see, talent. In Battle Arena, Kenpachi's contest increase all characters' attack and damage rate up to 2.4%. She's gonna be a Vermilion Bird, so we're gonna have really high regen. For that, you know what? Let's check out. Actually, I think they took out the stuff where you can see the. Oh no, you can see the bonds. All right, so for that mastery skill, it says deal damage to a single target. Additional damage equal to 5% of Rukia's total HP. There's 40% chance of freeze. Really nice. 40% is huge. Especially on skill specialty characters, they are going to have the best effect accuracy in the game. So that's going to be, it's going to be a really nice high chance to freeze. So that's going to be great. For that raid skill, Flood of Presence deals damage to the enemy front row and gives 1 present at random to each target. Grants the ally with the lowest HP Christmas Sanctuary for 2 rounds, which we're going to see what it is right now. Okay, and then these are going to be the presents. It shows what they do. Presents activate various effects when hit by basic attack or mastery skill. So it looks like you're going to, once you do your raid skill, they're going to have 3 each random enemy is going to have a present, and each present is going to do a specific thing. So once you hit it with your mastery or basic skill, which is going to be after the raid skill, for the red present, they're going to receive additional damage equal to 12% of the target's total HP. For the blue one, there's a 30% chance to become frozen for 1 round, which is nice. Otherwise, the attacking character regens HP equal to 40% of the damage dealt. So that's going to be good. You're going to have nice heal CC right there. And then for the yellow present, rage decreased by 300%. And then Christmas Sanctuary grants immunity to 1 attack. This shield disappears after taking damage once. When Christmas Sanctuary disappears, the character regens 30% of the missing HP, which is huge. If you're on the verge of dying already, 30%, it's going to be a big chunk. When you're full health, it's not going to do much, but if you're about to die, that's going to heal you up really nicely. PvP, I'm looking at it, it's like a hit or miss, because in PvP it's auto, so you're really not going to have any control over it. But if you're using it for PvE, you know, you're going to have more control over these presents. PvP, I feel like this is still going to be good. It's just, it really depends on the team, because they can all hit one person and then miss hitting these people with presents. So it's a little risky in PvP, but it's still going to be good if it does happen to land. Now for her passive, Rukia is immune to all rage reduction effects, which is fantastic. So that's like Sangetsu, Shinji, Ichigo, then I'm trying to think of the other one. Yumichika. Yumichika is the other one. Not that many people use them anyway. At the beginning of the battle, Rukia blesses all allies with Christmas Blessing for 2 rounds. And Christmas Blessing increases the damage reduction rate and damage rate of all allies, and increase effect reduction rate by 40%, which is huge. That's basically what you get from Unahana whenever she dies. But you get it right from the beginning of battle, and you get it for 2 rounds. So it's going to be huge. You're not even really going to need Unahana. If you're running her, you can kind of be like you can kind of like swap them out, because Unahana right now, if you're using the Unahana strategy, it's kind of just like a suicide character. But right now with this, it kind of replaces that. So that's going to be huge. And then she has so many other, she just has so many random things there. But let's go over the bonds. So for the bonds, you are going to need, it looks like the Bankai version of Toshiro. You're going to need all versions of Rukia. And then you're going to need Orihime, Christmas version also. So, and then it looks like she has looks like she has a lot of HP bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 HP bonds. So it means she has 2 attack bonds. 3. Most likely, unless I don't know about the last one. Yes, so she has 2. So she's really looking like a really good unit for sure. And then let's check over here to Orihime. I like this. Orihime is a black tortoise. She's a healer, which is fantastic, and she's a tank. So what I'm probably going to run with her is going to be probably like, I want to say armor, because armor is going to increase that block chance. You're going to be able to reduce that damage reduction rate at the same time. So that's what I'm going to go with. But for her talent, increases all targets healing received by 3%. So they're going to be able to heal for a little bit more, which is going to be fantastic. And then let's check over the mastery skill. So it deals damage to a single target and heals the allies with the lowest HP for 15% of Orihime's total HP. She's going to be a tank, so she's going to have the highest HP. She should have the highest HP between attack specialty characters and skill specialty characters. Tank defense specialty characters are going to have the highest HP. And now for the rage, regens the HP of all allies for a certain amount plus additional HP equal to 15% of Orihime's total HP. Regens 50% of HP to the ally with the lowest HP, which is fantastic, for each active snowman. And then after using a skill, Orihime gains 1 snowman to a maximum of 3. And then we're going to check over the passive. It's going to say what the snowmen do. So Snowman Guardian, that's going to be a passive skill. At the beginning of battle, Orihime gains 2 snowmen. For each snowman, Orihime effect reduction is increased by 30%. So she's going to be more immune to CCs. It's going to be 60% in the beginning of battle. And then when an ally's HP falls below 50%, 1 snowman will be consumed to grant him a Snowman Guardian. Snowman Guardian immediately regens HP equal to a percentage of Orihime's total HP and increases damage reduction rate by 10% for 1 round. So it's going to heal them, and then their damage reduction rate is going to go up, so they're going to be a little bit more tankier. So, and right now the HP regen is going to be 20%. 20% of Orihime's total HP. So that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be a nice heal right there. So I like her as well. I feel like she's going to be fantastic in Ukiura Resurrection team because she's going to be able to heal everybody. She's going to be a tank, which is going to be fantastic. There's going to be so many heals on that team if you have him and her. Just because he's going to be the Black Tortoise Soul Hall leader, and it's going to have regen whenever they do damage. And then this is just going to be like extra heals on top of it. That's what I'm going to go for. And then let's check over the bonds. So you're going to need Orihime, you're going to need Hachi, and then you're going to need Unohana, and then you're going to need the other Rukia from the Halloween event. And then she has, 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 4, 5 HP bonds. So that's going to be fantastic. She is a tank. She's going to be able to have more HP. So she is looking, they're both looking really good. I think it's really hard to decide if you had to pick one or the other. I would say go for whichever one you feel like is going to go best in your team formation. I'm definitely going to use Orihime in a Black Tortoise formation. She's going to be able to heal everybody. It's going to be great. I think she's going to be really good in PvP. The fact that she's, especially in the Ukiura team. So she's going to be really good. And then Rookie as well, I can see her being great in PvP. It's just going to be a little bit risky because PvP is auto, so you can't control what your team does. They're just going to go and do what they want. But otherwise, she's still going to be great. They're both going to be good characters. It's just up to you who you want. You are going to be able to get up to 200 and like, what would I say? 168 plus 60 is 128 bells. So that should give you enough to get a character. You should be able to get a character. Yeah, so and then it's going to be 70 to form a character, and they're going to be at 3-star. So yeah, you should have enough to get one of them for sure, and then their weapons are also in there, so it's going to take a couple of tries to get that as well. So it's really up to you if you really want to go for both characters and then maybe a weapon, or maybe one character and one weapon. It's going to be up to you, and you're going to have to make that decision. Both characters are fantastic. It's just if you put them in the right team, they're going to be good. Like I said, Orihime definitely going to go great in a Black Tortoise team, especially Ukiura's, the Sage one, because of the heals that you're going to be able to get, because you're going to be healing whenever you take damage. And then the Snowman Guardian just seems like it's going to be really great in this formation, because you're going to be able to heal on top of that. You're just going to have heals on top of heals, and she's able to heal everybody, even the person with the lowest HP, which is going to be great. So she's definitely somebody I'm going to use in the Black Tortoise Sage Hall formation. Rukia, I gotta figure out where she's gonna be great. She's gonna be able to hit the enemy front row, so maybe somebody who can do the same thing as well. But yeah, those are gonna be the Christmas event. Like I said, guys, it's definitely a movement in the right direction. There's definitely room for improvement. Like I said, the Christmas wishes, I just wish that all this was in this tree right here. We should be able to get some character shards in this tree. It'll make it a lot better. Just it's free. No, but you know, now that we got some characters, they're doing it a little bit better. Maybe we can look forward to the next event, which who knows what's going to be. Maybe it's New Year's, probably not, but maybe New Year's right around the corner. I'm trying to think what else. Valentine's Day. And yeah, these characters are going to be really good. Don't skip out on them, because who knows, they might not come back for another year, and then they might come back with other characters. But yeah, don't miss out on them for sure. Definitely get them to like maybe 3-star, and then use Omni Shards to level them up and try to get the other character if you can. Both characters are going to be great. And then let's go over oh, I got a soul token. Let's go over on Tensa's on Getsu, who I just got yesterday, because he's looking like a beast of a unit. So he's in Zero Dragon. He's going to be the soul hall leader for the Genesis. And then for the skills, let's see. So consecutive strikes deals damage to a single enemy and targets a character, causes the target to bleed for 2 rounds, ignores 60% of target's defense, which can be great. 60% is huge. There is a 20% chance to stun. He's a really good PvP character. Deals damage to all enemies. Deals additional damage to immobilized targets equal to 60% of his attack. And then he also does additional damage to targets whose HP is lower than 70%. So almost he has the finisher on his rage, equal to 60% of his attack. If any target's HP is lower than 50% following this attack, he's going to do additional damage to the target equal to 30% of the attack. So if it's below 70, it's going to be 60% of the attack. If it's below 50, it's going to be 30% of the attack. And then after the weapon awakens, it's going to gain a dual effect, which is going to be great. Now, Steel of Mind, whenever he attacks, he gains increased crit chance for each immobilized enemy. This is huge in PvP, because all you got to really run is I'm trying to think of her name right now. I'm having a brain fart. No. What is her name? Hinako. What is her name? Ooh, Lieutenant from Squad 10. Matsumoto. That's who you gotta run. You run her. You can run her. You can run Ichigo, who's going to also be able to silence. You can run freeze characters like Rukia, Bankai, Toshiro. In your guard slot, you can put Mayuri, who's able to paralyze. You put all these CC characters in there, and then you're just going to CC everybody, and then he's going to be able to gain increased crit chance. With crit chances, even if you're facing people who have high block chance, since he's an attacker, he's going to have high crit chance. He is going to be able to crit and then just ignore that block, which is going to be huge. And then it says if the HP of any target is lower than 40%, after he releases its rage skill, all allies gain increased 15% damage rate for 1 round, which is going to be great. That means following all these rage skills, you're going to get more increased damage rate. So you're probably going to want, it's weird, you're kind of going to want him in the front lines. Kind of like with Nell and Lilinette, because you're going to want that damage rate after that mastery skill. After all those rage skills, you're going to want all those mastery skills or basic attacks to have 15% increase. If you put him, well, actually no, you can put him in the end. Yeah, you can either put him in the end or put him in the front. It's really up to you. Or put him wherever, but you're going to want that damage rate. If you put him in the front, since he is a Zero Dragon, you're going to get that 15% damage rate increase right from the start. And if you put him in the end, all the mastery skills and basic attacks are going to get it. So it's really up to you, but he's going to be fantastic. That's the team I'm going to run. Put him in a full CC team. It's just going to be insane. And then he has finishers on top of that. It's going to be great. He's a really good unit for sure. Don't skip out on him. He's going to be great. And then he has that dual effect, so whenever you do kill somebody, he's going to do even more damage. And then let's check out, was it Findor? Because he's going to be a tank for the Black Tortoise, deals damage to a single enemy, and reduces the target's attack by 20% for 2 rounds. For that mastery skill, deals damage to an enemy front row with a 50% chance to taunt. So it's a hit or a miss. For 1 round, decreases the damage Findor takes from basic attacks and mastery skills by 25% for 1 round. That's a meh, I guess. And then for his passive, he has increased damage reduction rate, which right now is 7%. And being attacked by a taunted enemy increases his damage reduction rate by 8% to a maximum of 4 stacks. So if he's able to get the entire front row taunted, he's going to be able to increase his damage reduction rate by up to like 24%, which is going to be pretty nice. This effect lasts until the end of the battle for every 2 attacks. Findor receives from taunted enemy, he regens 20% of his total HP. So it's a little weird because if he definitely taunts somebody, you're going to be able to heal and then gain some damage reduction rate. So it's going to be good. It's going to be like a weird tankiness. I really have to test this out to see how good it's really going to be. But it sounds pretty nice if put in the right formation. Because you're going to be able to heal and then increase that damage reduction rate, so you're going to do less damage as time goes on. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I wanted to go over the patch notes, the Christmas event, which, like I said, it's not the best, but it's definitely an improvement from the Halloween event. I'm definitely going to go for these 2 characters and try to go for the weapons and see where we go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, yeah, have a good one.